After basically 13 years, we finally got a new Tomodachi Life. Hello everyone, Karadosu here. Today we are back with another unboxing, this time for Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, or in Japanese, Tomodachi Collection Waku Waku Seikatsu. Or Seikatsu, or however you want to say it. I had to use Google looking that up because I'm practicing Japanese, but I don't remember the name by heart. But yeah, this game finally came out today, April 16th. The last Tomodachi Life game was back on the 3DS right here. And that was the Tomodachi Life. In Japan it was called Tomodachi Collection New Life, while over here it was just called Tomodachi Life. And this is actually the third game of the Tomodachi series. At least, from the Tomodachi name. There's also Miitopia, which is like more of a spin-off, and then and you could technically say it's the fourth game if you count Miitomo, but I honestly don't really count Miitomo as a game, as it was intended to be a social, basically like a social media platform. Not really much of a game. But as you can see, the last Tomodachi Life was on the 3DS right here. But this is actually why this would be the third game, is because in Japan only, there was actually one for the Nintendo DS called Tomodachi Collection, or Tomodachi I'm getting so tired with saying it in Japanese and saying it in English, but this is the game, Tomodachi Collection, or in Japanese, Tomodachi Collection. So yeah, this is technically the third game in the series. A lot of people say it's the second, but it's actually the third. And again, if you want to count Miitomo, then it would be the fourth, but I don't count Miitomo. Miitomo is more like a 2.5, if anything. But yeah, but this is the third game in the series, for anyone wondering. So yeah, and this is the Japanese version of Tomodachi Life on 3DS. And I'm probably going to play Tomodachi Life one last time today, before I don't visit Tomodachi Life for like a good long time, because living the dreams out. But yeah, I'll do that on my own accord. But yeah, this is the third game of the series, and yeah, I'm really excited. The last Tomodachi Life on 3DS came out on April 18th, 2013 in Japan. And when it comes to the Western release, because originally, little fun fact, this series was never even actually supposed to come to the West. It was only supposed to be in Japan, but people really wanted it. So Nintendo said, you know what, we'll give it to you. And holy hell, it did so well that hell, even the 3DS copies of Tomodachi Life on 3DS are worth so much nowadays. So yeah, but Tomodachi Life for 3DS released in the West on June 6, 2014, as I'm looking on my MacBook to the left of me. So technically it would be 13 years. It would be, I guess, 12 years for us, I'm pretty sure, but generally 13 years. But 13 years later, finally got a new Tomodachi Life game. And I am excited. So as you can see, it says Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. And I'm probably going to buy this game in Japan as well, because why not? I love Tomodachi Life. And then on the back it says, your Mii characters living their best lives. Make Miis and help them thrive. Watch friendships form. The island is yours. And create designs. And I'm so happy. And a lot of people keep thinking that this is a Switch 2 only game. But no, this is for regular Switch as well. So, for anyone else wondering. But this is for regular Switch as well. But anyways, enough of me yapping. Let's open this up. If I can. I do own Tomodachi Collection, the one for the DS physically though, as I remember my ex got it for me as a gift for my birthday. But yeah, let's open this up and let's look inside. Sorry, I just had to ASMR you guys. Anyways, let's open this up. 3, 2, 1, and here we are. Tomodachi Life, living the dream. And then we have this little background, which is just orange, and it's basically like transparent because you can see the cover and whatnot. Oh, sorry. But yeah, let me go grab my Switch 2 and let's load this up. Alright, so here is my Switch 2 right here. And let me first take out my copy of Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Peak game, by the way, peak game. Put it back in its case. By the way, this case is peak as well, especially on the inside. But anyways, here is Tomodachi Life, living the dream, and I did play the demo as well, so that's also really cool. And let's put in Tomodachi Life, living the dream. There it is. And I'm not gonna do a full gameplay of it, just try and get all the basics out the way. Save data from the demo version of Tomodachi Life, living the dream has been detected. Transfer data. Transfer the data. There you go. And now my data from the demo will be onto the full game. And yeah, I'm really excited to finally play this. There we go. We got some new news.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. Here's what's happening on our island. There's room for another resident on Aruka. In further news, we're hearing that a TNC Reno home supply is likely to open once there are 4 residents and 2 pairs of friends. As of press time, it's unclear why the business has such strict friend-based requirements, but I assure you that I do not make the news, I just report it. Thanks for watching. I'm Kobe, and you're up to date.
There's my friend Kobe doing the Me News. As a money icon. Made $27.80. It looks like one or more of your residents chipped in to donate. You can spend it however you like. Just a hunch, but I bet that the happier your residents are, the more developed your island is, the more generous they'll be with their donations. You'll find a new donation waiting for you once a day, so be sure to stop by so you don't miss out. And now, as you can see, my me has a problem. See what's going on.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm hungry.
My me is hungry, so let's...
Welcome.
What they got here?
Thank you very much.
So let's give my me... Let's give him a mango.
Yum.
There we go. And then we can check on my friend Kobe, for example.
Huh? Hello. All the new buildings here on Aruka sure have made things more lively. Walking between them would be a lot easier if we had some paths. Could you make some for us?
What did you have in mind? There we go.
Construction projects usually require payment up front, but I know a guy who knows a guy. Since this is the first project, it'll be free of charge. So can we go and get started on the construction?
Construct
Oh
away.
yeah, I'm on it. Let's get going.
But yeah, there you go. There's Tomodachi Life living the dream. And
All
yeah,
done. Take a look whenever.
thank you all so much for watching. And yeah, I guess I'll see you all in the next video. Love you all.